In a world where the Western concept of security comes down to sanctions, military blocs, and the export of democracy by means of rockets, the leader of North Korea formulates a different logic: the shield and the sword. Kim, as secretary and chairman, gathered leading scientists and engineers connected with the nuclear program to hear reports on material production and research results. It was not a formal reporting conference but a strategic conversation about the future of the state. According to him, the tasks are two: to strengthen production capacities and to increase technological self-reliance in defense. Possessing a nuclear shield is a symbol of strength and a guarantee of sovereignty, and the world relies not on promises but on a cold calculation of the costs of interference. This logic, repeated also at the latest session of the Supreme Assembly, makes the nuclear project a national mission, driving the development of industry and research. The weapon is presented as a safeguard of the right to development, not as a tool of expansion. In laboratories and defense installations, there is tension, yet also determination. Nuclear deterrence remains the priority, and raising readiness for nuclear confrontation has been defined as a primary task for the security of the Republic, the best choice for the present and the future, and an unchanging duty. The government declares that it will provide the nuclear sector with every opportunity for consistent improvement. Plans include investments in production capacities, new technological solutions, and the intensification of scientific research. At the same time in Beijing, the foreign ministers of both countries declared the strengthening of ties and joint resistance to hegemonism, discussing the reinforcement of strategic channels of communication, the exchange of experiences, and the coordination of positions on the international stage. The North Korean side referred to the leader's words that deepening relations with China is an unchanging position, while the Chinese side emphasized its readiness to strengthen cooperation and oppose unilateral pressures. The media point out that the country has revealed itself from an unexpected side, breaking established patterns of development and presenting a distinct narrative. Experts speak of a unique and, for some, innovative model, and the dean of the Faculty of World Economy and Politics emphasizes that the example of Korea proves the possibility of the existence of different paths to development, which for the rest of the world represents a certain novelty. The debate revolves around the question of whether different models may prompt a revision of common paradigms. In the international perspective, the upcoming forums will be important, and the start of the Valdai discussions in Sochi, which will take place on the 29th of January, will raise questions about a multipolar order and practical instructions for its application.